Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome to Better Living with Adrienne. We're joined with Brenda Bence, my brand development expert, and thank you for being here, Brenda.
Oh, thank you, Adrienne. It's great to be here.
Now, I know you are a brand development expert for both corporate and personal, but let's start with kind of the introduction of this. No matter who you are, you say, and you're a proponent, that it's important to know your brand, and keep it strong, and always think about it and move on with it. So 2 questions. How do we find it? How do we do that? Why is it important? Tell us a little bit.
Your personal brand is really about who you are. Who are you? You can think of it as how you define yourself, how you differentiate yourself versus others. And once you know that, it's kind of like a compass that gives you a direction for where you want to go, what you want to achieve in your life and work, on all aspects of living.
How do you figure out what that is?
Well, you need to define it. That's the first step. Just like every corporate brand that's out there that's really successful, you got to define it first. Nike does it, McDonald's does it, Starbucks does it. They all do that. So you want to start with how to define it. What does your brand stand for? What do you want it to be?
Is it fair to say that the definition of your brand is maybe your mission statement or your goal?
I think it's a little bit more than that. I think it's more about what do you want to be? Not so much the vision, long term, but right now, how are you living up to what you want to be, what your standards are, what your strengths are, what's needed out there in the market? How well are you responding to that, either at work or outside of work?
Point number 2, once you've defined it, then what do we do?
Second thing you want to do is you want to communicate it. Now, how do you do that?
How do you communicate your brand?
Your personal brand is not about what you say it is. I can tell you I'm reliable all day long, but the truth is my personal brand is going to be communicated by what I do. And what you do, I think, comes in 5 things. It's your actions, your reactions, your look, your sound, and your thoughts. Those 5 go into combine to communicate what your personal brand is all about.
And then the 3rd step?
Well, you want to avoid damaging it. Yeah, I want to avoid damaging it. You know, you've probably heard of some celebrities that may have had some problems damaging their
downward spiral they go.
may have damaged their brands a little bit. And trying to rebuild that brand back up after you've already damaged it, one of the hardest things to do. So you want to protect it vigilantly.
What are if there were maybe the top 2 or 3 things that you could do to avoid, the things that really damage your brand, what would you avoid?
Well, the key thing is to really know, first of all, like I said, go back to step, what do you want to stand for? Once you do that, that's kind of the hardest part, actually.
Okay.
And once you do that, then it becomes, actually, it's just about being consistent. In everything you do, everything you say, every action you take, are you being consistent?
Say what you do.
Absolutely.
All right. If you have any questions for Brenda or anything we've talked about, feel free to email us at nbc40.net. Brenda Bence, and that's Better Living. Thank you.
Thank you.